What up guys, welcome to Chef Vic, and today I'm going to show you guys an awesome recipe we could do a roasted chicken Mexican style. So stay tuned.
Tengo todas las horas del mundo, no me falta ni un segundo para darte mi sentimiento y no me arrepiento. Tengo guardadas mil ilusiones.
Alright guys, so we're going to start off this beautiful recipe for a roasted chicken. Of course, it's marinated with a guajillo chili marinade. Very flavorful. Gives the chicken nice and crispy crust as you see, and a nice flavor thing. So let's start off with a nice spice rub for it, and that would be a Mexican oregano, ground cinnamon, some delicious ground cumin, and of course ground cloves as well, and then of course paprika, ground paprika as well. You could use spiced paprika or even smoked paprika, your choice, where you have on hand. But pretty much any kind of thing. You use spice, of course, and it brings up the heat level of the sauce marinade as well. So we're gonna toast these beautiful spices on a pan. Make sure you not to burn them. You want to toast them enough to be fragrant, so that means you're able to smell it. Once you begin to smell the spices, take them off the heat, set them aside, and just let them cool to the next part. Next part is the chilies. That would be the New Mexico chilies and guajillo chilies. Make sure you take the seeds and stem and toast them to fragrant. Once you begin to smell the chilies, take them off and set them inside a bowl. And then you're gonna cover them with hot water. And then you're gonna let them sit in the hot water for at least 20 to 30 minutes, or till you're able to tear it very easily. And you go and do the process. Then start off with the chicken. This is optional, guys. If you don't want to do this, you can roast the chicken whole, but this method will keep it more even cook and even make the chicken juicy. So by do so, of course, you're gonna get a nice sharp knife, make a slit along the spine, and then I recommend using scissors for the finishing off. Nice good kitchen scissors. This you just cut along the slit you made with the knife, and just go around the bone, find the joint, and able to cut it clean. And then the second part of this will be pretty easy. Once you remove the spine of the chicken, and then you're gonna get a knife, cut a little bit through the rich bone, like so, and then you're gonna kind of press it down with your hands and flatten it out. Again, this will keep a nice even cook. To me, it also too makes it a little more juicy as well. And then also it makes it easy for the spices because of the open side, the back side of it. And then after that, you're gonna pat it dry. The reason why we pat it dry is that it will give a nice crispy crust on the skin, helps to render, and helps the seasoning to stick as well. And kind of pat the flesh side as well, give a nice thing right there, because this will be a wet marinade. So inside the blender, you're gonna set the chicken aside, and then you're gonna add your dry spices into the blender, and then you're gonna get your cloves, put cloves in there, garlic, and then you're gonna take your soft chilies that you left in the hot water. Reserve the water as well, because you may need it to help blend the spices and the chilies and stuff. Because sometimes the chilies will get kind of hard time to blend, so you need that extra liquid to help it out. And then you're gonna add some apple cider vinegar, and then blend to smooth. And then at this point, right here, I would suggest you use about at least a half a cup of the chili water. That really helps it. And then you're gonna add some olive oil to emulsify. That would be at least half a cup as well of olive oil. Slowly stream that olive oil while the blender's going. Just be careful not to splat everywhere, but slowly stream it in, and that will also help with develop of the crust. Alright guys, so once you're done making the marinade, you're going to season this chicken up with nice delicious salt and pepper. So the reason why you want to do this is because we didn't add the salt to the marinade. So we're going to season the meat first with salt and pepper, And of course, don't be afraid to season it with salt, because it is a very it's a bird, so you gotta make sure to penetrate that. This is why we do this method of taking the spine out, because it opens up the flesh, so the seasoning will penetrate into the flesh of the meat, so it makes it very, very flavorful. And of course, put it as pepper as well, just enough to coat the chicken. Alright guys, once you salt and pepper your chicken, you're gonna add your chili marinade. Make sure you give it a nice massage. You want to make this chicken very, very, very happy, and then you're just gonna rub it down. Now you guys got a couple options here. You want to let this marinate overnight for 24 hours, or you could cook it straight away. It's all up to you guys. Again, this marinade is good for anything else, like beef, chicken, pork, even shrimp, seafood, and all that. Delicious way to cook a protein. Give a good smack for good luck, and then get ready to roast the delicious chicken. Now, to roast the chicken, you're going to preheat your oven at 365 degrees, like so, and then cook it up all together, and then you're going to take it out of the oven after it's done cooking, like so. And the secret is, for a juicy chicken, let it rest, please, and cover it with foil. Trust me, it is well worth the wait, because right now I'm going to show you why, and that is a nice juicy chicken. Look at the juice of that. It is beautiful. It's the best way. The amount of time you want to let it rest, I know it's hard, but the more juicy it is, then you gotta let it rest at least 1 hour or at least 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying. But it really makes it worth it, because it keeps it juicy. The meat is so tender, and was really happy with this. I hope you guys enjoy this, because man, it is a cool way of cooking chicken, and delicious. It's beautiful. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoy that. So I'm gonna show you guys the nice, delicious B-roll.
Somos iguales, los hombres y los animales, y aunque muchos no lo crean y no se diga en la calle, por dentro todas las casas están hechas de lo mismo. ¿Para qué seguir peleando?
Alright guys, so I'm sorry about this. I totally forgot to make an ending for this video, but please hit that like and subscribe button if you guys enjoy this beautiful, awesome, delicious chicken. Leave a comment. Leave me a comment if you have any ideas you guys want me to make for you guys for a Mexican type of dish, or any kind of dish, any matter. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's really good, you guys, and please stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yo lo sé mejor que nadie, pocas veces se siente tan bien.